By command of the Senate, we have convened this convocation for the conferring of degrees. Madam Chancellor, the candidates stand before you. The congregation awaits your pleasure.
Please proceed. As the march proceeds to place the mace, ceremonial symbol of the authority of our university and its holder, I declare open this convocation for the conferment of degrees. I would like to welcome students, parents, staff, alumni, and friends to this ceremony. It's an honor to recognize the successful completion of significant academic work by our graduates. Please join me in congratulating these fine scholars.
Good afternoon, everyone. Please remain standing for the official greeting by Elder Barbara Dumont Hill, followed by the national anthem sung by Laura Seaborn.
Hello, everyone. I hope you're all living your life in the good way. Barbara Dumont Hill, my name is Barbara Dumont Hill. I'm from Kitigan-Zibi, and I am Turtle Clan. I'm very grateful for this day that Creator has provided for us to celebrate the students who have faced much hard work and many challenges during their time here. I'm grateful for this day, for our grandfather sun who shares his light with us each day, for our grandmother moon who lights up our night sky and breaks down our seasons for us, for our sacred Mother Earth who provides everything we need to live our life in the good way, for the sacred air, the breath of Mino Manitou, for the sacred water, the blood of our Mother Earth that quenches our thirst, brings life into the world and reminds us that women are sacred, for the winged, the four-legged, the swimmers and the crawlers, for all the trees, the plants, the roots, the medicines that grow here on Great Turtle Island that add beauty to our life each day and have always shared their bounty with us. I'm grateful for all our ancestors who created a good path for us all to follow, and those 7 generations of ancestors that we all have a responsibility to leave a good path for. I'm grateful for all those who live their life in the good way, who have respect for our sacred Mother Earth and for all human beings. I ask Creator to bless each one of you today, to help you as you all face this next part of your journey. Chimigwech, and have a wonderful life.
Oh, Canada, our home and native land, true patriot love in all of us command. Car ton bras sait porter l'épée, il sait porter la croix. Ton histoire est une épopée des plus brillants exploits. God keep our land glorious and free. Oh, Canada, we stand on guard for thee. Oh, Canada, we stand on guard for thee.
Please be seated. Madam Chancellor, distinguished guests, colleagues, members of the graduating class, my name is Catherine Kordock, and I'm the Deputy Provost, Academic Operations and Planning at Carleton University. I welcome you to Carleton University's Spring Convocation, a celebration of the success of our students. Let me begin by acknowledging that the land on which we gather is the traditional and unceded territory of the Algonquin Nation. Our graduates have worked hard to be able to cross the stage today. Thank you for your cooperation and understanding in upholding the values of inclusion and respect during the convocation ceremony. By doing so, we can ensure that this occasion remains a meaningful and inclusive experience for all participants. I'm accompanied on the platform today by our President and Vice Chancellor, Dr. Jerry Tomberlin, our Chancellor, Yaprak Baltagiolu, and our Board Chair, Greg Farrell. We are also joined this afternoon by the Vice President of Students and Enrollment and University Registrar, Suzanne Blanchard, the Dean of the Faculty of Public Affairs, Brenda O'Neill, and the remainder of our platform party is composed of faculty deans and associate deans, members of the Board of Governors and of Senate, members of Carleton's faculty and staff, and emeritus professors. Graduates and guests, please join me in welcoming today's platform party. Before we proceed to the granting of degrees, we have another very important element in today's convocation, the delivery of the convocation address. Please welcome the Dean of the Faculty of Public Affairs, Dr. Brenda O'Neill, who will provide the convocation address for today's ceremony.
Welcome to my esteemed colleagues, parents and friends, and of course, today's graduands. Today is very much a day of celebration, a day of joy, a day of pride, and a little bit of sweating, given the temperature. I know it hasn't been an easy time. The time you've spent with us on the Carleton campus has been a tumultuous one for our society. We've had COVID, we've had the truck convoy, it's taken over our downtown neighborhood. We've had a war in the Ukraine and one in the Middle East. We've had an attack on the US Capitol, the discovery of unmarked graves on residential school sites. We've had protests on campuses, the emergence of ChatGPT and AI. In the midst of all this, we're facing an unprecedented disinformation campaign. And every single person exposed to social media is a target of this campaign. It means literally all of us. The campaign to spread false information. And disinformation goes beyond questioning the truth. As we saw on January 6, 2021, disinformation is a threat to democracy itself. The late Nigerian novelist Chinua Achebe said, "A functioning, robust democracy requires a healthy, educated, participatory fellowship and an educated, morally grounded leadership." The idea that democracy is grounded in an educated fellowship is crucial to its successful functioning, and that's a core mission in the Faculty of Public Affairs. One element of our mission is to foster informed citizenship. It's also one of the reasons why governments contribute funding to universities, despite there being so many other ways that that money could be spent. Informed citizens are essential to strong democracies. They don't guarantee successful democracies, but they're necessary for its functioning. And I've come to learn, as a political science professor, that democracies are fragile. An investment has been made in you by virtue of your Carleton education, on the understanding that you are now fundamental and essential to safeguarding and protecting liberal democracy. You're educated, participatory citizens. You're also educated leaders. This is where the Faculty of Public Affairs and its alumni are having an impact. Our alumni are serving the world as policymakers who graduated from the School of Public Policy and Administration, as diplomats who graduated from the Norman Paterson School of International Affairs, as journalists in the journalism program, as political staffers from the political management program, and as social workers from the School of Social Work, and so many other. I have no doubt that you, as graduates of the Faculty of Public Affairs, will be serving in these kinds and other roles as investments for our future. Investments in your future career, but also in the future of liberal democracies. You've learned many skills and tools during your years here at Carleton that are essential for healthy democracies. You've learned how to think critically about the information that is presented to you. You have learned how to undertake research to develop your own understanding of issues and problems. You have learned how to fight disinformation, to challenge it. You know that scientific inquiry and research are fundamental and essential for policy making and for democracy. But also, and this is key, that knowledge is ever evolving. In short, you've learned to challenge and to ask why. And perhaps most importantly, you've learned that informed citizens do not always hold the same views and opinions and beliefs on issues. You've not only learned that that's okay, but actually that anything other than that collection of different opinions and beliefs across citizens, would be antithetical to democracy. But you've also learned that holding different opinions and beliefs should not make us enemies. At an absolute minimum, we have to respect each other even when we disagree fundamentally on certain issues, because there will always be differences of opinion on how to govern. Democracies are systems designed to allow governance and public decision-making in the face of multiple and conflicting educated opinions and beliefs. But they require that educated citizenry to be successful, one that accepts those disagreements, one that challenges information and ideas in a mutually respectful manner, one that rejects the fundamentally faulty strategy of making those we disagree with our enemies, and a citizenry that recognizes that sometimes your opinions will be on the winning side and sometimes they won't. You are the educated people that Chinua Achebe said were needed for a functioning and robust democracy. So keep asking those questions. Keep searching for answers. Keep challenging mis- and disinformation. And if people push back against you, ask again, but do so respectfully. And on those issues that you are most passionate about, engage in peaceful protest. Do so respectfully, peacefully. Listen carefully to the people who are on the other side of the table from you. For in the end, we're all human beings, whatever our differences, whatever our beliefs. The people that we might disagree with fundamentally are still people with families and friends and futures. You are informed citizens. We've invested in you. Use that knowledge wisely. Congratulations to each and every one of you. Be proud of yourselves, celebrate, and go on to make us proud in ways small and big, always. And take time to dance, because life is short, so have fun. Congrats.
Thank you, Dr. O'Neill, for your inspiring thoughts and the timely remarks in your convocation address. Next, we will proceed to the presentation of degrees by examination. As each student is presented on stage, we will announce their name, and we will indicate if the student is the recipient of a medal. I call upon the Marshal of Convocation, Eleanor Sloan, to read the words of the warrant.
Madam Chancellor, on behalf of the Carleton University Senate, I certify that all the candidates being presented to you today, in person or in absentia, have successfully completed their programs of study as prescribed by the Senate of this university, and that Senate has awarded these students the degrees that they have earned. I accordingly request that you confer their degrees upon them.
By virtue of the authority vested in me by the Board of Governors and upon the recommendation of the University Senate, I confer these degrees with all the rights, privileges, and responsibilities thereto pertaining.
Will the doctoral candidates and their sponsors please come forward? Madam Chancellor, I have the honor to present the candidates who have completed the course of study for the degree Doctor of Philosophy. Carly Dibka. The title of her thesis is Government of Canada, Social Media Monitoring and its Role in Public Environmental Analysis. Madam Chancellor, this concludes the students graduating with the degree of Doctor of Philosophy at this ceremony. Will the candidates for the degree Master of Arts please come forward? Shoshana Rosa Cohen. Sarah June Danks. Emma Lisbeth Johnston. Morgan Holly Jones. Zaya Celeste Levesque. Serena Renee McGilvery. Pung Thuy Ngoc. Judith Babarai. Amina Horman. François Lamoureux. Zara Mahdi. Carol Nazmi Marcos. Eric Nicolason. Osa Herhuimen Gloria Oviave. Nadia Mahima Rahim. Caitlin Christine Skelly. Ruchi Zrafsti. Eden Germa Zanebe. Will the candidates for the degree Master of Journalism please come forward? Liam James Baker. Andrea Bennett. Kajul Dunesh Wuhiri. Gwyneth Egan. Yumna Iftikhar. Catherine Jane Newman. Taylor Nicole O'Brien. Rebecca Elizabeth Ida Weston. Reagan Teresa Zink. Farida Negzad. Will the candidates for the degree Master of Political Management please come forward? Okay. Ali Zahad Shashmand. Madam Chancellor, this concludes the candidates graduating with a master's degree at this ceremony. Will the candidates for the graduate diploma in Migration and Diaspora Studies please come forward? Jana Rawas. Madam Chancellor, this concludes the candidates graduating with a graduate diploma at this ceremony.
Will the candidates for the degree of Bachelor of Communication and Media Studies honors please come forward? Brandon Adibe. Delina Winifred Akukwe. Caitlin Christine Alford with high distinction. Jameson Andrews with high distinction. Mirza Farhanullah Beg. Sydney Banton with high distinction. Sydney has been awarded a Senate Medal for outstanding academic achievement. Alexander John Booth. Julia Rose Bowles with high distinction. Corey Ann Branken with high distinction. Curtis William Cantello. Ella Odette Cretius with high distinction. Sarah Derrico. Kate Taylor Donnelly. Janelle Aaron Dykstra. Lauren Elizabeth Fairholm. Jiaji Feng. Alessandra Teresia Fernandez with high distinction. Virginia Jane Friel. Pembe Lori Gabikini with distinction. Renata Giovanna Gallagher with distinction. Owen Austin Jean Gagné. Zara Golfam. Rianne Haj Hassan with distinction. Janelle Wilma Hamstra with high distinction. Lane Victoria Harvey with distinction. Nanjiba Sayara Hia with distinction. Jacob Isaiah Hemmons with distinction. Emma Lee Allison Hodgson. Monica Evelyn Lita Hutchings. Idil Muhammad Jama with distinction. Layla Isabel Kairuz. Simon Kerr. Fatima Crease. Olivia Sarah Kimmel with distinction. Samantha Olive Kingen with high distinction. Oceane Konku. Laura Adele Kowalski with high distinction. Oyinkansala Oluwaramilikun Labinjo. Jenny Lai. Cameron Scott LeBlanc. Jacob Raymond Lee with distinction. Brianne Mary Leslie. Junyao Lee. Leo Lee with high distinction. Kira Rose Lidstone. Xinyu Ms. Liu. Haley Ann McDonald. Sierra L. McLean with high distinction. Olivia Lauren Makel with high distinction. Olivia has been awarded a Senate Medal for Outstanding Academic Achievement. Faith Kathleen Mellon with high distinction. Sasha Leah Muse. Qian Xiao Mo. Kiara Claire Poirier Morinville, with high distinction. Kiara has been awarded a Senate Medal for outstanding academic achievement. William Malcolm Mott. Owen John Murdoch. Benjamin Donald Neal. Florence Obuoma Obulor. Emanuela Ifeoma Onyeme. Ethan Peter Ormond. Jessica Logan Patterson. Jill Mary Pierce, with distinction. Aria Elizabeth Platts-Boyle, with distinction. Dallas Jade Pointer. Devin Sanjula Premasiri. Emily Arlene Ragona, with distinction. Nicholas Glenn Rakowski McFarland, with distinction. Kayla Morgan Rossi. Connor Keith Roy. Michael John Sabarin, with high distinction. Michael has been awarded a Senate Medal for outstanding academic achievement. Mutaz Emily Saeed Adoita. Damilola Isa Salaudin. Jason Bradley Johannes Scott, with high distinction. Hannah Lillian Sheehan, with high distinction. Alameen Shipiolu. Silvio Nicholas Simil. Georgia Emily Sinclair. Imani Faith Soje. Cassandra Jane Bernice Talbot. Maya Tufeli. Holly Elizabeth Trutchen, with high distinction. Lucas James Turnbull, with distinction. Benjamin Turner. Graham Marshall Vandewint. Chuhan Wong. Autumn Lynn Watson. Riley Mae Williamson, with high distinction. Carolyn Helen Workman, with high distinction. Wen Shi. Alex Shu. Xinling Yang, with high distinction. Ziyang Yu. Songyu Zhang. Xi Zhao, with distinction. Will the candidates for the degree of Bachelor of Communication and Media Studies please come forward? Rachel Elizabeth Bonnert. Ruizi Tsai. Jiyan Chen. Vanessa Carmela Chuglietta. Jiu Hui. Abigail Esther Jensen. Aaron Maharaj Wakeen. Jad Khalife. Emily Sarah Lebel. Damon Louis. Blake Marcel O'Gorman. Jessica Owingare Scott. Sean Seeley. Asma Shatar. Elora Lane Woke. Toba Linda Younker. Amanda Angela Yu.
Will the candidates in the Bachelor of Journalism honors please come forward? Rafka Abu Khalil. Ali El Ashur. Shreya Belashandran. Neha Bamal, with high distinction. Anki Sai, with high distinction. Raphael Caron, with high distinction. Marissa Ann Cefaloni, with distinction. Danielle Michaela Chapas. Sophia Maria Donato. Robert Joseph Eros. Sophia Pascal Folia, with high distinction. Rebecca Lee Frederick. Émilie Gagin. Ashley Summer Hermalin. Emmeline Jacqueline Florence Holloway. Claire Evelyn Hutchin. Elise Marie Kiefer, with distinction. Katrina Grace Taya Koenig, with high distinction. Zachary Thomas Ladouceur. Jenna Elizabeth Gale Legg, with high distinction. Maud Elizabeth Lipset. Valerie Joy Patulot, with distinction. Nicholas Pietrobin, with distinction. Mingwei Ken, with distinction. Isabella Maria Rumfeld, with distinction. Isabella Murphy Sanchez, with high distinction. Annika Catherine Scurfield, with distinction. Nicole Angelique Caroline Shaw, with high distinction. Matthew Thomas Slevin, with high distinction. Jackson Sunny Starr, with distinction. Isabella McAllister Stevenson, with high distinction. Devin Tredinick, with distinction. Madeline Jean Van Cleef, with high distinction. Michael Nicholas Vavaroutsos, with distinction. Alexandra Danielle Weiss, with high distinction. Emma Corrine Weller, with high distinction. Zenith James Wolfe, with high distinction. Zenith has been awarded a Senate Medal for Outstanding Academic Achievement. Anmiao Wu.
Will the candidates for the degree of Bachelor of Media Production Design honors please come forward? Han Beek B. Dao. Isaac Sasha Bogart Deans, with high distinction. Philippe Raymond Doucette, with high distinction. Philip has been awarded a Senate Medal for Outstanding Academic Achievement. Ryan James Ellis. Sebastian Aubin Frank, with high distinction. Cara Elizabeth Garneau, with high distinction. Cara has been awarded a University Medal in the Faculty of Public Affairs. Oswin Huang. Alice Amanda Leroy, with high distinction. Kaylee Ann Lewis, with high distinction. Lauren May Louise McLaughlin, with distinction. Ziad Walid Hassan Ibrahim Mohammed. Danielle Joy Nagy with distinction. Tao Quinn Nigun. William James Osborne with high distinction. Maxime McGregor Peacock. Kirsten Myra Robison. Lindsay Marjorie St. Come with distinction. Jiaziru Sun. Danica Villavicencio. Stefan William Warwick. Zachary David Rowe. Bokan Zhu. Madam Chancellor, this concludes the students graduating with a bachelor degree at this ceremony.
Good afternoon. And first and foremost, let me extend my warmest congratulations to each and every one of you receiving a degree today. It's a tremendous personal achievement and a real testament to your character, your persistence, your intelligence, your determination to succeed that you crossed the stage today. Parents, family, friends, thank you so much for joining us to share in the success of our graduates. Graduates, please stand, turn around, and let's celebrate all the people who helped you. Thank you. You can turn around again. I'm sure many of you have been looking forward to this day for quite some time, especially over the last few weeks and few months when you wrote those last term assignments, that last term paper, you finished that thesis and defended it. I hope the faculty members were kind to you in the defense. But I fully share your excitement because convocation is really one of my favorite times of the year, and that's because we have the honor of sending a graduating class, in this case, the outstanding and talented class of 2024, off to the next incredible chapter of their lives, and that's what makes my job worthwhile. That's why all my friends are here to congratulate you. It's a moment of celebration for Carleton students, both present and past. That's because I know for a fact that with us here today are generations of Ravens, families of children, parents, grandparents, aunts, uncles, cousins, who also went to Carleton and crossed this very stage. even our academic and administrative staff, the smart, caring people who had the great pleasure of supporting you in your journey through the university. Well, many of them also crossed this very same stage, just like you did. In this and in so many other ways, the university is really, truly a community. As members of the newest generation of Carleton alumni, I know that you're ready and eager for folks like me to stop talking so you can move on to celebration, to get on with the rest of your life. But let me just offer one last piece of advice. You've had lots of advice today. One last piece of advice. I know you've been working very hard, you've been moving really quickly, but I would encourage you to slow down just this one day. Slow down and savor what is really a very special, once-in-a-lifetime moment. Ambition will help you, but too often in life, we breeze past our accomplishments, right? Already on to the next project or goal. Sometimes it's a good idea just to enjoy it. So as you leave the Fieldhouse today, be sure to pause and let this incredible accomplishment really sink in. You've graduated, and that's awesome. Congratulations. I know I probably don't have to encourage you, but do take lots of photos for this moment. Say goodbye to your favorite study spots. Give a wave to a groundhog or two. There's a few out there you might have noticed. And most importantly, be sure to feel pride in yourself as much as everyone in this room is proud of each and every one of you. Today, you are graduating from Carleton, but we are forever connected. Just as Carleton is a part of your own story, you are forever a part of Carleton's story. So stay in touch with us. Don't be shy to return to the nest from time to time. We want to hear about where your journey takes you. We want to know about all of your successes, because just as we are celebrating today, Carleton and the community will continue to celebrate your hard work and your achievements throughout your life. We are now drawing towards the close of our ceremony, and it is my pleasure to invite all graduates, family members, and guests to a post-ceremony reception in the Raven's Nest. Please rise for the retirement of the academic procession, and once the platform party and the graduates have recessed, kindly follow us to the reception. That's our ceremony, everyone. With your heads and hearts full, your convocation is dismissed. Thank you, and again, congratulations.